when I was younger, like, I was like 4. My mom and I were supposed to move with my dad to Lexington, that's where he's from. I don't care where if I say it. It kind of helps. But I don't know why I keep not saying the town names. It doesn't really matter that much, I guess. But anyways, like, but that's when he met her, my ex-stepmother, and I guess, like, he chased her or something, like, you know, like, tried to win her over. She didn't want to be with him, I guess. I don't know. She was just, I don't know. But I remember being excited because, like, the first time, like, I think one of the weekends I went to visit my dad in Lexington when he lived there, it's like, it was just me and him, and I liked that. It was nice. And then, like, the next then every weekend after that, she was there, and I was so mad. I was mad. It's like, who is this bitch? Like, kids can tell, you know, like, kids can tell. I just knew that she was not, I don't know, I just must have known. I think I even said something about her having a big nose. She does, and there's nothing wrong with big noses, but she was a fucking terrible person, so as a kid that you grasp at whatever you can get, I guess. I don't know. I do remember one time after I lived there for a while, we were eating dinner. It was not at the same house. We had moved to Lowell, which is close to Gibbon anyway, in Nebraska. This is Nebraska. But anyways, like, we were eating dinner, and I was like, I think I was not there for a visit, actually. Yeah. Because I was like, I have a friend with a big nose, too. It upset her, and she went to the other room and got upset. And my dad's like, you're not, like, my dad, like, got on to me for it. But it's like, kids just say things. I guess, you know. I don't know. And, like, we had celebrations, stuff, like, she celebrated things for me, like, I guess got me gifts and stuff. I didn't really have any, like, too many birthday parties. They're, like, big ones. But, like, when I was a kid, my grandma was still alive, that was, like, holidays and birthdays, the whole family, you know, like, the whole, like, immediate, like, grandma, aunts, and cousins and stuff, like, were there for the whole thing. And there's, like, all, you know, it was great. We'd go, like, swimming or whatever it was, like, depending on where we were, like, what part of the year it was. And it was great, but, you know, when my grandma died, it was, like, not like that. I mean, money issues and stuff, I'm sure, but, like, you know, family falls apart. And, yeah, but, like, I got gifts from my ex-stepmother, you know, so it's like, okay. Like, as there are some narcissists that don't give gifts and just, like, don't, you know, like, they're all different. It just depends on what's, like, I mean, they're all different to an extent, but, like, there's always that, you know, like, there's the no empathy and the gaslighting and all throughout them and only for themselves type, you know, so, like, that's, they tailor themselves to best manipulate the person, whichever person, they tailor themselves. But anyways, like, when I was 18, you have to be 19 to be an adult in Nebraska. My stomach's bothering me. So, like, I had to get emancipated at 18. Excuse me. And so, but before that, there was, like, this, lock, where was it? There was this lock in it at the church that my ex-stepmother had started working at, or, like, she had been working at for a while. She worked at an Episcopalian church or whatever. And, of course, there was a liquor store right across the street, so that's probably, you know, I don't know. Also, I found out later she would crash, like, older kids that I went to school with. I didn't actually go to school with them, but they went to my same school. She would crash their parties and, like, steal their booze, and I found out that in 2014 from an ex-friend's husband who was one of those kids. I was like, okay, that makes sense, because she had also wrecked her Pathfinder and messed up her collarbone and blamed me for that. Well, actually, yeah, she might, yeah. She's like, you're ruining my marriage. That was when I was like in 6th grade or whatever when I first got there. You're ruining my marriage. Because like, my mom had just left me, and I was, of course, like, I would act out, but like, they would just spank me and everything. And then like, when I'd be getting lectured, she'd be like, why are you making that face? Why are you smiling? It's not funny. And I didn't even know what face I wasn't even trying to smile. I don't know, but you know how they do that narcissistic smirk? I don't know if I've ever saw any of them do that, but I can do that sometimes. I think it's a flea, and I don't know why I would get that, because I don't know if I've ever seen them do that. I don't recall any of my narcissist abusers or whatever do that, and I don't know. It just concerns me. I'm like, why do I do that? Like, maybe, I don't know.